This could be the greatest wrestling match ever. What? Edge versus Orton? Billed as the greatest wrestling match ever? Think about all the matches that took place in the history of the WWE that was never billed as the greatest wrestling match ever. Like Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock, Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit, Rob Van Dam versus Eddie Guerrero. I'm just throwing out matches, people. And a lot of these matches was never built as the greatest wrestling match ever. I wasn't the biggest fan of Orton versus Edge at WrestleMania Last Man Standing match. So now that WWE is going to build this match as the greatest wrestling match ever, when your given match wasn't even that good. So that means the standard wrestling match won't be worse. Because I do not see Orton and Edge being the match of the year. It will not even be the match in the night at Backlash. But this company wants to build it as the greatest wrestling match ever because that will draw eyeballs to the TV screen on Monday Night Raw. And it will draw eyeballs to Backlash on the WWE Network. And it will make people say, you know, I got to buy the WWE Network because I got to see the greatest wrestling match ever. Stop it, WWE. You don't got to build Randy Orton versus Edge as the greatest wrestling match ever. Just build it as Randy Orton Revenge. That's all you gotta do. It's that simple. I watched Orton Edge have matches in the past. Their standard matches, none of them are memorable to me. All thing I remember was they had a match, Randy was pounding the mat, he hurt his shoulder because he was working through an injury. That's the only thing I remember between these two. And they're gonna really try to build this matchup as something special. I do not care about Randy Orton Edge no more. A while back, I said it only needed to be a one-time thing. Let Edge move on, let Orton move on. So, what does a standard match going to prove in this storyline? Oh, Edge only beat Orton in a gimmick match? That's not enough for me right there. And we all know Edge going over at the end of the day. This rematch at Backlash does nothing for anybody. So what's the point of having this rematch? The feud, when it first started, it was personal. Edge got revenge. That's it. You don't gotta do every program multi times. Certain programs just better off as one time. But no, the W want to give us this theme match. A standard wrestling match. Edge versus Orton. If you want these guys to have a great feud, it gotta end like at inside the Hell in a Cell, something like that. So how you go from a given match to a standard match? It just makes no sense. Because when it comes to storytelling, the given match is when shit get real personal. A standard match is something you start off with first. You start with a standard match, then you build up to the given match. It just makes no sense. That's like Mankind Undertaker going from Hell in a Cell, then going to a standard match. It just makes no sense at all. So since it's a standard match, they just gotta build it as the greatest wrestling match ever. Like, this is not like Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels. They didn't think that as the greatest wrestling match ever at WrestleMania 21. Like, come on. All the great matches in the history of professional wrestling in the WWE. They ain't built nothing as the greatest wrestling match ever. Of course, we had End of an Era, Once in a Lifetime, Street vs. Retirement. We had all that stuff. But we never got the best wrestling match ever. I was so shocked when Charlie Caruso said that. I'm like, they really got her saying that. Then they said it on Raw last night. A standard wrestling match as the greatest wrestling match ever. People, I just can't believe it. Like, is this theme is going to get people to tune in to watch Monday Night Raw? Is this theme going to get people to say, you know what, I gotta get back on W Network. I gotta pay my $9.99 because I gotta see the greatest wrestling match ever? Hell no. There's nobody really hyped for this match at all. It's a regular standard match. Gonna be a lot of headlocks from Randy Orton. It'll be very slow paced. And I bet it would not be close to being a match of the night. And for the greatest wrestling match ever, it better be the goddamn main event if you're going to build it as the greatest wrestling match ever. I'm just saying. Because that won't have to be. You can't build something as the greatest wrestling match ever and be middle of the card. It got to be the last match to go on this card. If you're going to build it this way, do it. If Orton and Edge come out and put on a phenomenal match, I'll come on here and say I was wrong. Big ups to Edge and Orton. But do I see that happening? Hell no. Do I see him being a decent match? Yes. The great wrestling match ever? Ain't no way in hell. So I'm going to see in this video about the greatest wrestling match ever will take place at Backlash. Who the hell is looking forward to this match? Let me know in the comment section. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I am out. Peace.